What's up everybody, Justin here. Today I'm going to teach you how to do a really cool in-camera transition called a whip pan. As you can see, I am currently at a photo shoot with my wife. She's doing her Christmas mini sessions. I have to come out here and of course help set everything up. So while we're waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the intro to this. I'm going to show you a few different clips, some from this past week in my trip to Tennessee at Southland Power Sport for 3-Star Industries.
Got a prayer, scream at the top of your lungs,
And the other one I'm going to show is one that was in my Ride Without Compromise video that I shot with Blake and everybody down in Mississippi. So let's get into it. Okay, as promised, I'm going to attempt a couple whip pan transitions. They've got an orange CForce and an orange Zforce being the same color. I'm going to try to do something with that together, so it's super easy. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to film something and then just whip to one side. The key is whatever you're transitioning to, you have to make sure to continue that same motion and then slow down and stop. So Force 800 trail, I think what I'm going to do is kind of film down the orange this way and whip down and try to get this part in the whip so it's super blurry, and then I will start my next one with that same motion and stop onto the CForce. So this is what that'll look like. Let's go to the CForce. Okay, so we went left and down. Probably better from the other side. That's it. As far as filming those two motions, that's literally it. And then I'll show you how to splice those two together to make a seamless whip transition. The video is brought to you by 3-Star Industries. 3-Star Industries is the world's leading manufacturer of windshields and enclosures. I know in the US, I think in the entire world. Everything that they do is hand cut, hand stitched, hand inspected, hand boxed, hand labeled, hand shipped. Everything is done by hand right in the heart of America, Carlisle, Kentucky. This company has the best customer service of anybody you will ever know. They are fast, they are efficient, they have better prices than everybody because they're the ones that make it. All the ones that you see, Octane Ridge, Super ATV, side-by-sides, all of that stuff, all made by 3-Star Industries. I watch them stitch the Super ATV tag into the enclosure. They make enclosures and windshields for just about every machine out there. If they don't make it, they'll have one soon. They are all the time looking for new machines and new models. And if you have something that they need, take it on down there, let them fit it. They'll send you a free one in the mail. They're super great like that. Lots of good things happening. Okay, so this is the first clip that we're looking at here. We're doing just a simple pan of the orange CForce, and then we will quickly swipe down and to the right, and this one will swipe in from the right and then pull out on the Zforce part. And now we'll also look at this clip, which is kind of a similar style clip that will go down and to the left, and this one we're going to use the colors to kind of mask our transition. And this is the clip we'll be transitioning to, just continuing that same sort of motion into the shot. And for our final clip, we will study these two clips right here, putting that in with this. They both
or end up panning to the left, and we can kind of combine them and make something cool. I use Final Cut Pro in my for my editing software. What we're going to do is we're going to just go over these clips here. So let me just copy all of these, I'll stick them right there, and I'm going to show you how I edit. The first thing I'm going to do is figure out my starting point for the clip. So this clip I want to start about right there, just when you first start to see that fluid movement. And then the part right there, as it begins to speed up, we are going to press Shift B, and that is going to give us a speed ramp. We're going to do a custom speed on this one of 7,000%. And you see that the clip shortens. This little gray bar here will allow us to adjust the speed ramp in and out of the clip. I typically don't mess with that much, but now what we're going to do is the second clip is going to follow the same motion, and we're going to find a stopping point, which I'm just going to go ahead and stop her right there. We're going to do the same 7,000 speed ramp. And now if you watch them back, you should get something that looks like this. We'll just clip the end off, and that's pretty much all that we can do with that one. We tried to, and honestly, I might take this back one frame to where it's still in that orange area, and then it comes out. So this next one actually works really well together. Oh, and just so you know, the first thing I do is all of my footage typically looks like this when I record, because I record in log. So then I go in, do some color effects and some color correction, stuff like that. You know, it just helps me retain more information, get a better image. When you're doing color correction, you want to make sure your colors are as true as possible. If your colors look dull, or if it's oversaturated or overdone, you're gonna blow out highlights. You're gonna lose a lot of quality in your footage. Too much is not good. This is one of those situations where less is way, way better. So in this clip you see, we're gonna kind of pan across the Z-Force, and then we're gonna whip hard and down to the left. And we're gonna stop this clip right here where the screen is still fully orange. We're going to figure out where we're going to start our speed ramp here. So as it plays, the speed starts right here. We're going to do the same 7,000%. And now we got to find, we're going to stop it right here on the CForce. So Shift B, speed ramp to 7,000%. And now what you have looks like this. And probably the best example is this one here. So we're going to start off this clip right here. We'll see Blake poking out of the woods. Now we have to find the spot, which I think is going to be about right here. This one we don't have to speed ramp so much because it was not filmed in slow motion, so we're just going to do 20 times on that one. And now we got to find a point in this one where it's close to what that one looked like. So if we get it right in here, as it looks like he's coming out. And the reason this works is it just follows the same motion. I'll go frame by frame and see what I can't. Let's see, I think maybe I need to cut it short right here. So let's back this to here. There we go. And so for these clips, I will actually use the audio, because these are, like, again, we're not filmed in slow motion, so there is audio. All right, so and then there's little ways that you can improve the way it looks. You can add a whoosh sound. So you put this in right here, and you end up getting this. And then, of course, coupled with music and all that. So thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Got some more tutorials and stuff coming up for you. We're going to show you some cool light painting, long exposure techniques. I'm going to try to do that this evening. Show you some cool stuff you can do with that. How to really step up your picture game. You know, make those bangers for Instagram or wherever you got them. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day, and we will see you on the next.